Hello, everyone. I'm going to place myself in the back hallway, and we're going to do some part of the first master class. And hopefully, this will be helpful to you. We're going to just be doing some real basic things. In the first week, you receive your power wheelchair. Some of the tips will be good also for manual wheelchairs users, so you also can watch the video. So whether you have a manual wheelchair and you're going to transfer over to power wheelchair, or you are a first-time power wheelchair user, or so anything to do with power wheelchairs, there are some tips in there that could be useful for manual wheelchair users as well. So just want to put that as a little post-it note. All right, let's get to it. Okay, folks, this is our first master class, and we're going to do a mix of manual wheelchairs and power wheelchairs. But this one is going to be dedicated mainly to power wheelchairs. So I am in a back hallway. Hopefully there's not too much traffic. We can get it done without people declaring me crazy talking to my phone by myself. So for power wheelchairs, when you first get them, you have to charge them. So leave it charging for at least 24 hours, and it should be good to go the following day, and ready to go. You can start practicing with your power wheelchair at any point. So it's the thing is the speed. I have to recommend that you keep it on a low speed, and you'll see the dial here. Not everybody the same, but keep it low. Keep it down here. So keep your speed low. So that's important so you don't make any holes anywhere. The power wheelchair will usually be at mid speed. Some of you might have digital numbers instead of a dial, because yours is a complex power wheelchair, so you will have numbers. And so you want to figure out, what those numbers match. What speed do they match? So it's a matter of practicing in an open space, hopefully. So speed indoors is really important, so you want to keep it low. Okay, getting on and off your power wheelchair. I'm going to put down my guide here. And one of the things is you want to make sure that you put up your footrest first. And you want to get to the edge of your seat. You want to get to the edge of your seat. And if you need to, you can raise your armrest out of the way. There it is. And slide over. So just as easy as that. If you need to use a board, you can do that. But these, your armrests, move out of the way. So, either get to the edge of your seat and then use your arms to hop over. So getting off, you want to take your time and using your arms or using a board. All right, going is pretty easy. You want to, of course, use your joystick, and you want to put it in forward, just forward. So just a forward speed, just a slow speed. I'm going in a very slow speed here, but I'm going to turn around so you can do this and then go forward. So that's all there is to that. Pretty easy. So straightforward. And if you're going too fast, you want to stop and change your speed. Turning corners, that's really important, folks. Turning corners, and I have a lot of them here. Turning corners and backing up. Backing up is there's a couple of different ways, but you might say, Lisa, there can't be too many ways of backing up. But I'm reaching a corner here. Let me turn the camera around. I'm reaching a corner, and I want to stop almost completely. Make sure there's nobody coming around the corner, and then I turn. So you really want to do that at home or in an institution. You don't want to run into anybody. All right, now we're going to practice backing up, and there's two ways that you can do this. If you can't, especially if you have problems with your neck, there's a different way that I can show you. All right, so backing up, you want to take the joist and you want to pull it back. That's it. And make sure you're going straight back. If you're not going, you're going to hit the wall, like I almost did. So that's it to backing up. But you want to look back. When you're backing up, you want to look back and make sure that there's nobody there or there's no object there. I have objects here in the hallway, so I want to make sure I do not knock over those plants. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. Now, there's a second way of backing up. And you might say, Lisa, how many ways are there backing up? How can there be another way to backing up? There is another way. And I have an object here around. I have this. This is a little tiny mirror. And it's like if for a bike, basically. And this one, you can use it on your hand. It has a Velcro on it, has some Velcro on the back, and you put it on your hand, and then you can see what's going on behind you. See? You can see what's going on behind you. So these are basically plastic, but you can get Amazon for pretty cheap. And you can use them for backing up. If you can't move your neck, then you can use these mirrors. And you just hold them up. You look in the back of them, and then you can back up safely. Now, I use these mirrors. I do use them when I'm in a complicated area to back up, whether it's a big crowd or whether I'm in a tight space, sometimes on vans. On shared vans. Sometimes I'm in a tight space and I need to back up and get back onto the platform. And there I use these mirrors so I'm sure that I'm backing up straight and I'm not hitting the next person next to me. So again, these mirrors are very useful. I'm going to show it to you again. It's just a little plastic. It fits in my hand. It goes over my hand with the Velcro, and then I can use it whenever I need it. So you can see my phone there. But you can see behind you, so you don't have to move your neck. Some people have trouble doing that. So and they just back up blindly. You don't want to do that. So um, you're just staring at them. But that is another way of backing up. You can also use it to turn corners. Obviously, you can look around the corner and see if anybody's coming. So those mirrors are very, very light. They are made out of plastic, and the mirror itself is very durable. So that is my suggestion for backing up if you have trouble with your neck and you don't want to, you can't strain or you can't move it, that you use one of those mirrors. All right, folks, that is the end of the first master class. I'm hoping this is helpful. The best thing is to practice. And if you have any questions in this master class, please post it down below. I'll be happy to help you. And feel free to like, comment, share, to subscribe, and so you can get notifications of the next master class. All right, take care, stay safe, and stay warm.